Damsel in Distress Tarot. This is going to be our week ahead readings for all 12 zodiac signs. So I'm going to start with Aries and I'm going to end with Capricorn, and I'm going to go by elements so that way it's easier for me to keep track. I will timestamp this in the comments once the video is done processing for today, and welcome to anyone who's joining us. Let's see what our vibe is for today for Aries. Come home to your body. So this is telling you might need to do some meditation, some grounding work, some sort of, they're telling me that you need to get back into your body because it misses you, that you've been off in la la land, that you've been doing too many things, and it's time to quiet your mind and come back to reality. So you definitely need to do some grounding or meditation work. All right, let's see what we have for Aries. We're going to do 7 cards for each sign for your week ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, we start with the Magician. So there's Aries energy to start out your reading. This is telling you that you're manifesting things in your life. So keep your thoughts positive, especially if you are trying to attract things in your life. You want the outcome to be positive. So stay positive in your thinking and your manifestations. All right, let's see. We have the Moon. This is definitely something where I think you need to see things at face value, face your fears and face reality. It's Pisces energy, and it's definitely something that could kind of change with the flow of the moon or the phases of the moon. So you need to go with the flow when this card comes out, and you definitely need to face your fears head on and see things for what they truly are. Hello and welcome to anyone who's joining us. We have the 8 of Wands, so some sort of communication could be coming in. This could be either between an Aries and a Pisces or a water sign. We do have to open up the lines of communication when that card comes out. So I feel like you could be in a period of no contact with whoever this person is, and I think you need to kind of ground yourself and get back on track. We have the 8 of Swords. So I think you've made a decision in something. You're not overthinking this anymore. You may have for quite some time, but I feel like this is telling you that it's the green light to go forward. So you do need to open up lines of communication. And I think you want commitment with somebody, or at minimum, you want a solid, stable relationship with somebody. I feel like you could be extending an olive branch, so to speak, and you could definitely be reaching out to somebody. Hello, Diamond. Thanks for joining us. You could definitely be trying to go forward in a relationship towards commitment. So the 4 of Wands is signaling a happy celebration, a time of commitment, marriage, things like that going forward. Knight of Wands, this is very flighty energy, and I feel like this is you. I think you were in and out of this relationship a lot, and I feel like you've come to the conclusion that you no longer desire to do that. So you're going to have to open up the lines of communication and express how you truly feel, and keep your feet planted firmly on the ground instead of always going in and out. Whatever this is, I feel like you're rushing into it head first, so make sure that you're cautious with that. You don't want to bite off more than you can chew, but I think you desire commitment with your Queen of Cups, somebody who's very nurturing, very romantic, very loving, somebody that you could see as your forever person or the mother of your children. And I feel like you've had your eye on this person for a while, but maybe there's been a lack of communication. So I think you need to ground your energy, take a deep breath, gather your courage, and go charge in after what it is that you want this week. All right, that's what we have for Aries for the week ahead. Let's see what we have going on for Sagittarius. Sorry, guys, I'm tongue-tied today. My whole brain is just kind of going a million miles a minute right now. Let's see what we have going on for Sagittarius. It's definitely Monday. It feels like a Monday to me. It's very dreary here today. No sun out. It's all overcast. Makes it hard to be motivated to want to do anything. All right, what do we have going on for Sag for the week ahead? Shift your perspective. So what is going on in your life that you need to look at in a different way? What is it that you need to shift your perspective on? What is it that you could see things from a different viewpoint or some sort of different perspective? Let's find out. All right, 7 cards for Sagittarius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we start with the Hierophant. I think you need to shift your perspective when it comes to long-term commitment or marriage. I think this is part of your spiritual growth and ascension. It's Taurus energy, so you could be connecting to a Taurus. You need to get in touch with source and your intuition, as well as you need to ground your energy and go from a solid, stable viewpoint, whatever this is that you're viewing. I think for a lot of fire signs, marriage seems kind of stifling, or it can feel kind of suffocating, especially like a lot of commitment. So this is something where you do need to focus your energy on why does it feel that way, so you can ascend and grow past this obstacle. For some of you, I think it's because you've been lied, cheated on, manipulated, backstabbed in the past in love. And so that leaves you a little ill-trusting of people and situations that could be stifling to your growth and creativity. So if you have people that you know you can't trust around you, then it's time to let those people go so you can go forward on your journey. The Empress. This is the divine feminine. She symbolizes things like motherhood, pregnancy, and fertility. If you are not looking to start a family or get pregnant, you need to be very cautious. When this card comes out, she symbolizes that those things could be birthing new life into creation. All right, Queen of Bones. This is fire sign energy. She's somebody who embodies the spotlight. So she really likes the attention that she gets from others, whether it's good or whether it's bad. And sometimes it's negative energy that you're attracting. So you would want to shift that into something more positive, but you're a go-getter. So you're going after the things you want. I feel like you're trying to eliminate the obstacles. You're trying to not only shift your perspective, because the Five of Goblets is all about seeing what's still there to salvage, and looking past the spilled cups, is typically there would be 3 cups behind and 2 in the foreground that are still full, 3 are spilled, 2 are not. And so this is telling you to shift your perspective, because all isn't lost, especially when it relates to love. Knight of Blades. I think you are trying to kind of gather your courage and take things one step at a time, but I think you're going to take life by the horns, so to speak, take the bull by the horns, and you're going to go after your dreams and goals. This is also a card indicating that where others fail to take charge and take action, that you are not afraid to do so. So definitely stand in that energy. 7 of Wands is fire sign energy. This is all about standing your ground against an opponent. And I feel like whoever it is that's lying, sneaking behind your back, or manipulating the situation, that you're going to see things for what they truly are, and you're going to be able to stand up for yourself and don't back down from this opponent, because you hold the upper hand. Just be just and fair in your dealings. All right, that's what we have for Sagittarius for the week ahead. Let's see what we have going on for Leo. All right, truth is my teacher. So always speak the truth. Come from a place where you know that you are being honorable and that your moral compass is strong. So by speaking your truth, you also are teaching others that it is good for them to also speak the truth. Let's see what we have going on for Leo this week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, we start with the Knight of Swords. So somebody could be watching you from a distance. They could be spying on you through things like social media or friends or family groups. I feel like they are trying to find out information about you through any means possible. So if you don't want these people knowing your business, then make sure that they don't have access. Cut them off. I feel like this person's going to come forward bravely and express some sort of feelings towards you, or they're going to have some sort of either aha moment that causes them to go forward quickly and to express themselves. Knight of Coins. I feel like some of you are changing jobs right now, or once the first of the year comes around, you're going to be changing jobs. It might cause you to travel or relocate to greener pastures, but this is also a card indicating that it will be worth the energy expelled, or it'll be worth the excursion. This is something telling me that you do need to kind of take notice of what's going on around you right now, because I don't feel like everybody has your best interests at heart right now. I think you do need to relocate to greener pastures, things that are better suited for you. And I think it's going to help you balance out your finances. So more than enough money to go around and cover your bills. I think you're going to leave a job that you're kind of struggling in, and you're going to go forward into something that is more fulfilling to you, but it's also more rewarding financially. All right, 2 of Swords. You're definitely needing to make a decision. So whether it's cutting out things from the past that don't work for you and trying something new, or whether it's picking a new direction altogether, you're going to have to face reality, face your fears head on, remove any blinders, and decide what direction you want to go. We have the Three of Cups, so it's going to be a reason to celebrate, and I think the celebration is because your money starts to really improve. And this would definitely be a cause to celebrate if you've been in a lack mentality or if things have been really hard financially. I think they start to get better. But for whatever reason, there's a little bit of a struggle going on here, so some sort of internal or external conflict or chaos. And it could revolve around a love relationship. Maybe you have to travel, and if you're with somebody, they don't want you gone all the time. Or you have to make a decision when it comes to love. Either way, the choice is yours, so choose wisely this week. All right, let's see what else we have going on. So fire signs are done. Let's do Cancer next. Let's see. Your card is I trust the wisdom within. So tap into your hidden wisdom, tap into source energy, tap into your intuition, and trust yourself. Trust that hidden wisdom and knowledge. Let's use this deck. All right. What do we have going on for the week ahead for Cancer? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, so we start with some sort of conflict that you're trying to overcome. I feel like you're going to be strong enough to overcome whatever this challenge is, but you really do need to look at it from a higher perspective and realize that this isn't going to matter in a couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months, or a couple of years. So why are you letting it bog you down? You have the Magician, so you're manifesting something new. Could be connecting to a fire sign, specifically in Aries. This is something where you need to keep going on your manifestations. If you haven't seen it come into fruition yet, know that you have to stay positive about it before it will come in. We have some good news to celebrate. This could be a wedding that somebody's celebrating, could be attending a wedding, could be celebrating an anniversary. But this is a solid, stable commitment, some sort of union coming in. I feel like it's gonna make things easier if you work together with others. So this is telling you teamwork will make the dream work, and I feel like there could be some hiccups around that, especially if things are a little chaotic, like you're planning a wedding. There could be some bumps along the way, but you will be able to sort them out. There's some sort of higher calling that's speaking to you through either dreams right now, or your intuition is really starting to talk to you. And I love these two cards. So it's like the light is coming on within you. So inside your mind, it's like the light bulb's finally clicking on. Maybe you're starting to see things in a whole new light. I do feel like you are actually ascending and you are connecting with source. And if you're not, you definitely need to. I feel like you need to tap into your element. So maybe you need to do something with water, and you might need to either like go near water, take salt baths, something like that, to where you're actually in your element. It's going to help these messages and your intuition kind of flow. All right, we have the King of Pentacles. So you could be connecting to an earth sign. This is somebody who's really solid and stable financially. You could be marrying somebody who's financially very stable, or this is some sort of celebration with this person. I feel like you two are a really good match for each other because you help balance each other out. So the earth sign is very grounded, the water sign is very nurturing. So together it's like this very good mesh together of people. All right, that's what we have for Cancer for the week. Let's see what we have going on for Pisces. All right, Pisces, my aura is magnetic to golden opportunities. So remember, your aura is your energy field. It's what surrounds you, and it can change very frequently. So if you aren't in a state where you feel like you're attracting opportunities, then shift your vibration. So meditate, do some deep breathing, ground your energy, and definitely things start to flow a whole lot better for you. All right, let's see what we have going on for Pisces for the week ahead. Let's get 7 cards for Pisces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We start with the 9 of Cups, so wish fulfillment. And this is definitely something that I feel like it's a magnetic opportunity. So my aura is magnetic to golden opportunities. This signals either like a wish fulfillment coming in or some sort of wealth and abundance coming in that leaves you feeling very fulfilled. Could be some sort of opportunity that comes out of left field, especially when it relates to love. So if you're single, this could be something coming in out of the blue, like someone extending their cup of love to you, offering you something. I do think love is definitely involved because we also have the Page of Cups. So it could be connecting to another water sign. This person is nervous to approach you for some reason. And so this is something where I feel like once they gather their courage, they're going to come forward, and it's really going to take you by surprise. I think it could be somebody who might be younger than you, and so they're a little unsure of how to approach you. We have the Queen of Wands, so fire sign energy. This is somebody who's normally very outspoken, very ambitious, and kind of goes after what they want. So if you're connecting to a fire sign, they may have had their eye on you for a while, but they're trying to kind of gather how to approach you. I feel like they could see you as the Empress, could see you as the mother of their children or their divine counterpart. This is also somebody who they see as very nurturing, very loving, somebody who pours out their cup of love to others. So it could be definitely something you need to give to yourself as well. We have the Five of Coins. So you could have blocked this person, cut them off, or left them out in the cold. And maybe that's why the struggle of them trying to approach is so big right now. This is also a card symbolizing you could be going through some sort of money worries or recovery of something, either injury, illness, or surgery. So know that those things will start to improve. King of Swords. I feel like logic is really going to be the strong suit this week. You're really going to have to think about what it is you want going forward. And I feel like if being solo is what you want, you're going to have to let this person know. If you do want to go forward into union with somebody or a new love opportunity coming in, then you're also going to have to express those things as well. But I think you need to think about it before you act. So decide whether this is really something you want or whether it's not going forward. All right, let's see what we have going on for Scorpios. I am fulfilled by love. So again, if you aren't feeling fulfilled by love, that means you need to start giving yourself self-love, love, care, and acceptance. And then you also will be able to pour out your love to other people. Let's see what we have going on for Scorpio this week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, we start with the Seven of Blades, so air sign energy. You could be connecting to a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. This is something that I feel like you really need to be careful who's around you right now, because somebody is out to deceive you. Somebody could be lying to you, or there's some sort of sneaky behavior going on, and it's not great energy. So you do want to be careful of who's around you and be careful of who you trust with your personal business. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is something telling you that you could have the life that you've always wanted. But I feel like you need to weed out the people that don't serve you right now. This is going to be important for you. I do feel like you're working towards building a legacy for your family, like wealth and abundance. And so this might be something that you have to take seriously, and you might not have time for all these people that are trying to backstab you or don't wish you well. Whatever it is needs to come to an ending. So Scorpio energy, and we're definitely reading for Scorpio. So this tells me that you know what needs to end. You just need to take action on that, and you need to cut these people loose or the situations loose, because it's not meant to go forward with you. So close that chapter for good. You already know what's going on, so listen to your intuition, listen to your logic, and make wise decisions in order to go forward. All right, you might need to take some time out to rest. Maybe you're exhausted, burning the candle at both ends, but this is definitely a caution that burnout is real, so be careful with that. You're going to have some sort of reason to celebrate this week. I feel like good news is coming. It could be within your family, or some sort of closing an old chapter kind of helps you celebrate. Where others are failing to take action, you are not afraid to do so. So grab the bull by the horns and kind of go forward into where you really want to be. If that's closing out an old chapter or thinking logically about your approach to go forward in a new situation, you will get there, but you're going to have to listen to your instincts in order to do so. All right, water signs are done. Let's see what we have going on for our air signs. We'll start with Geminis. See what we have for Geminis. Choose kindness. So you have the option to choose to be kind no matter what. Even if people have hurt you or betrayed you, you don't have to become hard or harden your heart to people. You can always choose to be kind. So choose loving thoughts about yourself and choose to be kind to yourself and others this week. Let's see what we have going on for Gemini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, so we start with the Ace of Wands. So you're birthing some sort of idea into creation. Creative project could be coming in that leaves you feeling fulfilled. And this is also a card indicating that you could be creating life. So if that's not where you want to be very cautious with that, because you are definitely creating something new and birthing it into creation. It's the beginning stages. Eight of Cups. I feel like there's something or someone you need to walk away from. So choose kindness when this exit happens. As long as you are walking away from something because you know it's not meant for you, things will be dealt where they need to be. We have karma coming with justice, some sort of legal issue. For some of you, I feel like you could be ending like a marriage or something where it has to go through the courts. But regardless, this is something where courts, contracts, or legal issues are involved. So you definitely need to be just and fair to balance things back out. We have the Seven of Cups. You have lots of options to weigh, so really weigh them carefully and decide what's going to work best for you. There is something you need to leave behind, and I think you need to shift your perspective on why you aren't ready to walk away from it. It's also a card telling me that you do need to make sure that you see that there is a brighter picture ahead, or a brighter day, a new beginning, a fresh start is possible. A new direction is opening up for you. I feel like you're looking towards your future and you're deciding what it is you really want in order to go forward. And then we have the World. So you're closing out old cycles to start something new and go in a new direction. So I think you want to try something new, but you first have to walk away from what isn't serving you. And that may involve the courts in some capacity in order to do so. So take your time on that, choose wisely what you want, and shift your perspective into this new direction so you can start a new cycle. All right, that's what we have for Gemini. Let's see what we have going on for Libra. You are worthy. So I feel like you're doubting your capabilities, or you're doubting something right now, that you don't feel worthy either of somebody's love, affection, a job, but whatever it is that you don't feel like you're worthy, you need to shift your perspective. We are all worthy of good things. Let's get 7 cards for Libra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, we start with the Fool, Aries energy. So be willing to take a leap of faith somewhere. It might scare you a little bit, but this is something that you need to do in order to go forward in a new direction. I feel like it pertains to love. So I think I'm really picking up that you don't feel worthy of this love connection. And so you have to be willing to take a leap of faith in this situation, because that's the only way things are really going to change, is for you to actually take action on this love. I feel like this person could be a soulmate for some of you. It could potentially be a twin flame as well. But I do feel like you see yourself with this person long term. But you have to be willing to take the leap of faith in order to get there. I feel like action is coming in quickly and things are finally starting to change. It's been slow, stuck, and stagnant for a long time, and I feel like that's finally going to change for you. I think you're coming out of a period of confusion. Maybe there was a lot of problems within this initially, and so it left you confused on what to do going forward, but I think you're starting to make a decision. I think you're starting to face your fears and face reality of what really needs to change and how to go about doing that. And maybe I have hiccups, guys, sorry. Maybe you're starting to prioritize what's really important to you right now. I think you've overthought this for a very long time, and so it's time to get out of that pattern of overthinking and confusion and really take a long, hard look in the mirror and realize you're not really trapped. It's in your mind. So if you feel trapped, I think there's some sort of new opportunity coming that's going to help shed some light on this and open your eyes to what this new opportunity is to be able to take a leap and go forward in a love connection. All right, that's what we have for Libra for the week. Let's see what we have going on for Aquarius. We have your sensitivity is a gift. So I'm an empath, and all that really translates to is I pick up on other people's feelings and emotions just by entering a room. I can feel it. So if someone's called you too sensitive, or they say, you cry at commercials and things like that, you're a big softie. Your sensitivity is a superpower. It's a gift. So not everybody has those feelings and emotions. Not everybody can feel as intensely as you can. So you have to realize that there's a reason you have these abilities and that they're meant to be used for good. They're definitely something that is positive, not something that is negative. All right, let's see what we have going on for Aquarius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, so we start with Temperance. So we have Sagittarius energy. Could be connecting to a Sagittarius. This is a card symbolizing there needs to be balance somewhere. So maybe you need to balance your emotions. Maybe you feel a little out of whack. I know the full moon in Gemini really had my emotions very erratic. So take some time out, and maybe you need to connect with grounding your energy or meditation, deep breathing, something to kind of help you release what isn't serving you and find the balance once again. We have the Chariot, so Cancer energy. This is forward movement. This is feeling stuck and stagnant no more. So things are finally starting to shift and go forward. Travel is also possible, as well as relocation or even purchasing a new vehicle is possible with that card. We have the Eight of Blades, air sign energy. This is overthinking a situation, and I feel like whatever this is, you already probably know what the answer needs to be, and for whatever reason, you just haven't acted on it yet. So you do need to get out of your head and get grounded in your energy. Six of Pentagrams is something where you're balancing out your finances, and I feel like if that's been a long time coming, this is going to feel a whole lot better on the other side. You have good luck on your side with the Wheel of Fortune. Fate and destiny have spun the wheel in your favor, so good luck is on your side this week. And I feel like you have a lot better prospects ahead. So this is marriage, children in your future, but a lot of happiness, a lot brighter days ahead of you. So get out of the negative mindset this week. You may need some teamwork to make the dream work, collaborating with others, connecting to source, and definitely using things like good luck in order to turn your situation around. You might also need somebody to help you get to that point this week, so don't be afraid to ask for help. All right, air signs are done. Let's do Virgo next. We have let your inner fire warm you but not burn you. So this is following your passions but not getting burned. So be very cautious with what it is that you're trying to do going forward. Make sure that you are being logical about this. And by following your passions, you kind of help open up new opportunities for yourself. So let your passions guide you but not burn you. Let's see what we have going on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. My chair is sinking. All right, so we start with the Eight of Cups. There's something or someone that you need to walk away from. It's something that I feel like you already know this, but for whatever reason, you're hesitating on making a move. So at some point, you're going to have to close out that old chapter, and I think it's time. So this is a card telling you things are coming full circle. So where we start is not always where we end up, but you do need to make sure that you're closing out cycles that don't serve you in order to go forward into a new path this week. There's a new direction opening up or a new path. You're looking forward towards your future. So if something isn't working, be willing to leave it behind so that you can go forward into a better opportunity. There is a new love opportunity potentially coming in. I feel like this person could be watching you from a distance, but this is somebody who may have had their eye on you for some time and is gathering courage in order to make an offer going forward. There is a new opportunity for work or to earn money coming in for you as well. The Ace of Pentacles is a gift from the divine, so don't ignore this. If a new job opportunity opens up for you, at least investigate it and know whether it's for you or not. The Six of Swords is all about calling a truce and laying down the sword. So if things haven't been going for you in a relationship or a job, then it may be time to part ways and lay the swords down once and for all. Knight of Coins. I feel like some of you are definitely moving on from work situations or jobs that don't pay you enough or don't treat you right. And this is telling you that you may be relocating or traveling, moving on to greener pastures, things that are better suited for you. So you take your talents, gifts, and abilities and your resources with you on this journey, and you definitely move forward into something better, into greener pastures. That's what we have for Virgo for the week ahead. Let's see what we have going on for Taurus. You are not alone. So if you're feeling alone in this holiday season as we get ready for holidays, or if you just feel alone in general, know that you have a support system, your angels, your spirit team that you can call on at any time and ask them to help you feel appreciated. Ask them to help you feel like you're not alone and ask them to send you guidance and comfort. All right, let's see what we have going on for Taurus for the week. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, so Taurus, we start out feeling trapped or stuck in a situation or overthinking something. The reality is you're not. It's a pattern, so break the pattern and get out of your head. I feel like you could be seeing things for what they truly are. Some sort of illusion is finally being revealed for the truth of what it is, and you're starting to gain a clearer picture on what you need to do going forward to find the balance. We have a new opportunity opening up. You need to be willing to take a leap of faith in some area, whether this is stepping out of your comfort zone or getting out of your own way. I do feel like you need to take a leap of faith. I think this is part of your spiritual journey, and this is some sort of wake-up call for you, some sort of aha moment, some sort of realization is coming in, and this is definitely something I feel like you need in order to kind of shake the dust off, is what they're telling me. I think you do need to step out of your comfort zone and try new things, but I think you first need to walk away from the things that you know aren't for you. So this is really going to be important to take this leap of faith that you're willing to let go of what doesn't serve you in order to let go of the heavy burdens. And it opens up new opportunities as well in love. This is somebody who's really chivalrous, romantic, old-fashioned. They like wining and dining their partners, and they definitely have an offer coming in. They might lack a little bit of courage initially, but I think they do want union with you going forward. So you could be hearing from somebody, or you could be traveling. Somebody could be traveling towards you. They do want you to take a leap of faith with them, and it could lead towards commitment or union in the future. Could also be some sort of soulmate or twin flame energy coming in for some of you. All right, let's see what we have going on for Capricorn. I clear my energy field. So this is clearing all negative energy and definitely welcoming in positive energy. So sit and meditate. You can simply say, I asked for my spirit team to clear, cancel, and release any negative energy sent to me, and definitely wash my energy clean and allow new fresh energy to come through. So I clear my energy field. Let's see what we have going on for you this week, Capricorns. We have the Lovers is where we start, so interesting. So there's some sort of choice that needs to be made in love. You could be dealing with a Gemini. It's usually the arrows of love have struck this person, and so they want to come forward to commitment. So you might be thinking that you have your eye on somebody, and you might be wanting to make a decision to go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so good luck is on your side this week, especially where it relates to love and especially where it relates to money. So things are improving in both for you, I feel like. So take the good luck, take the advantage of the good luck, and definitely know that things are starting to go forward in a positive way. The Knave of Coins is an opportunity to either branch out on your own, try something new when it comes to work, switching jobs, things like that, or even possibly starting your own business, being some sort of entrepreneur could be coming up. I feel like there could be some sort of blast from the past is what they're telling me. So someone from the past could be reaching out, could be, seeing friends or family, haven't seen in forever due to the holidays, but that could also be somebody like an ex resurfacing. Not always the case. Sometimes you're just reminiscing about the past. We definitely have an offer from the divine, and so 2 cards are definitely talking about your finances are improving and that good luck is on your side. So take advantage of that. Don't dismiss all of these offers that are coming in. The Ace of Coins is something that is a gift from the divine, so this could be your way out of maybe a crummy situation when it comes to work. And it could be that you need to leave some sort of relationship behind that's no longer working for you, especially if it's something to do with the past. And let's say the past was not good for you, then it's time to walk away from that altogether and try something new. The world awaits you. You'll soon have the world at your fingertips. It's time to close out old cycles. As we approach the end of the year, it's definitely time to start fresh and start something new. So be willing to close out old chapters and start fresh, especially when it gets closer to the new year. And definitely for something to come full circle and 360. And we have 2 cards specifically that are talking about old cycles and closing out old chapters. That's what we have for our week ahead messages. I will timestamp these in the comments for you guys. Make sure to watch your full picture, which is your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus signs, so you get your full week ahead message. Hope it helps, guys. We'll see you back here soon.